Challenges as you, I'm Raphael Warnock, and it would be my honor to serve you. That's why I approve this message.
Help us fight for life and train the CSRA. Contact the American Heart Association for details.
You want local news that impacts you?
We've got you covered.
We're on your side.
Watch 1226 on your side, wherever you go. On your side, this is News 12 First at 5.
Breaking news first at 5. We are learning 2 people are dead after a shooting at a barber shop in the Harrisburg area.
Kennedy Harris joins us from Eve Street, where deputies are still on the scene. Kennedy, what's the latest over there?
Beauty and Barber Shop just a few hours ago, and this parking lot right now is full with Richmond County Sheriff's deputies, and you can see that they're actually towing 2 cars out of the parking lot right now. The other side of the street is filled with the community, all wondering what happened here. Take a look at this video from earlier. We know that a customer walked into the business and found the 2 victims, then immediately called police. Richmond County officers arrived at around 2:18 and confirmed that 2 victims were dead inside the business. Now, they have not yet released any information about the identities of those victims, but I spoke with a friend of the barbershop owner who says the incident is unimaginable.
He's been in this spot at least 15 to 20 years, so the community knows him. That's why they're here. They know whatever happened shouldn't have happened. We're all surprised. We're all shocked. We're all hurt.
And this is still a developing incident and developing investigation, but we will keep you updated with all the new information we have, both on air and online.
Please do, Kennedy. Thanks very much for that live update from the Harrisburg community. The Richmond County Sheriff's Office looking for a deputy they believe could be in danger. Deputy John Sharkey made comments to out-of-state family members that made them feel like he might hurt himself. A BOLO is issued. They're looking for this deputy. They're not sure where he is.
But he was last seen driving a black 2018 Ford F-250. If you have any information where he could be, call the Richmond County Sheriff's Office.
The family of a man killed at the hands of a state trooper is now planning to sue the state of Georgia for his death. 60-year-old Julian Lewis died back in August when a Georgia state trooper shot him after a car chase in Screven County.
Nearly 4 months later, as Celeste Springer reports, the family's still fighting for justice. 60-year-old Julian Lewis was shot and killed by former Georgia state trooper Jacob Thompson after a traffic stop in a low-speed chase. Thompson is charged with murder and aggravated assault. He claimed he thought Lewis was trying to run him over after he performed a pit maneuver on him during the chase. A lawyer representing the Lewis family says Lewis was unarmed and was shot just 2 seconds after Thompson got out of his patrol car. They are now suing for $1 million in a wrongful death suit against the state and another $12 million for federal civil rights violation claim. They say they have no intention of letting this case fly under the radar.
We believe that Julian Lewis's name should be a household name because of how tragic his death was, that he was shot within a second of this officer exiting his vehicle in the head, killing him almost instantly, and there was no justification.
In court, an investigator testified Lewis's car was dead and inoperable after the chase. They cited this multiple times in the notice of the suit. They say based on this evidence, Lewis would have been unable to try and run over Thompson like Thompson says. The family's lawyer says they will be filing the suit if their notice is not responded to.
Celeste, thanks. Also today
Is December 7th. Early voting starts December 14th.
Time for a check of the weather now as we begin one of the busiest travel weeks of the year. It is smooth sailing out there today as we check in with Mikhail Hannah Harding.
That's right, Richard. Smooth sailing today. Looking like some smooth sailing tomorrow as well. Our current setup, I'll move this way and show you that we did have that cold front that moved through our area yesterday. And behind that cold front, some high pressure sitting over us to the north. And that is continuing to keep us nice and dry and also helping us keep those sunny skies across the region. It'll still be situated to the north of us, but it will continue to move off towards the east as we go towards tomorrow, giving us more of an easterly wind. But right now, looking at current temperatures across the CSRA, mainly in the mid-60s, going up towards the upper 60s as well. And then right around Louisville, 70 degrees currently, so near 70 in some spots as we continue through this evening. Those winds out of the northeast and mainly the north will keep bringing in some cooler air across our area, and we will watch those temperatures continue to drop back towards the 40s and then eventually the upper 30s as we head after 5 a.m. this morning. I'll have a look at your 7-day forecast and also a check of the tropics coming up in just a bit. Guys?
Mikhail, thanks. A woman behind bars and other suspects still on the run after a drive-by shooting in North Augusta. We're learning today deputies arrested 29-year-old Catherine Burrows on Friday, just a day after that shooting on Taylor Pond Road. Deputies say Burrows and the victim had an argument. Investigators say she was later seen shooting out of a car with another man. The victim was shot in the chest. Burrows charged with attempted murder.
Flags in Grovetown are at half-staff today. The mayor nicknamed Mays Superman.
In Columbia, South Carolina, they're writing tickets if you don't wear a mask. Leaders are fining people $100 if they don't follow the rules. The fire department wrote 130 tickets in 3 days for people not wearing a mask. The face mask ordinance in the city of Columbia runs through the end of January.
Giving you a live look out over Wheeler Road right now, and if you're driving this Thanksgiving, there will be fewer people on the road with you. AAA Carolina spokesperson expects people driving for Thanksgiving to be down 5% and down 46% by plane. You might expect those travel reasons for things to be slower because of the health reasons or the pandemic, but experts say unemployment is playing a big role in that too.
Well, it was bumper to bumper this morning in downtown Augusta. This is the turkey giveaway day at the James Brown Arena. Traffic there wrapped around the block.
Sydney Heiberger explains why the need is so much greater this holiday season.
Thanksgiving is always a time to appreciate friends, family, and good health. But this year, it means even more.
So many people that are out of work and so many people that are in need, and just to be able to say thank you.
Due to COVID, the James Brown Family Foundation held this year's turkey giveaway as a drive-through, which they say might become the new norm.
It worked out so good. People ultimately liked it better because it was quicker and they were able to get in and out.
For the first time, they partnered with Golden Harvest Food Bank, who gave out fresh produce in addition to the turkeys.
Well, this year, more than any other year, families are in need. People are afraid to leave their homes. They are struggling with unemployment or underemployment.
Golden Harvest reports food insecurity is up 22%, but the turnout at this year's giveaway was less than previous years. Yama Brown says that's a product of more organizations having turkey giveaways of their own.
I think because everyone anticipated the need being more.
Though it may make our world look different, this pandemic certainly gives us a lot more to be thankful for.
Thankful for basically to be here, to be living.
In Augusta, Sydney Heiberger on your side.
And looking ahead to Christmas already, sign up for the annual James Brown toy giveaway. That begins now. You can also sign up in person at the JBA on December the 5th from 9 to 11. The actual toy giveaway comes up December 19th. Parents, you do need to bring your ID and your kids' birth certificates and social security cards. You can see all this information again on the website, wrdw.com.
If you didn't have a chance to register for the James Brown turkey giveaway, don't worry. There's a different giveaway tomorrow. The Richmond County Marshal's Office is giving out free turkeys tomorrow morning starting at 9:45. You can head over to the Marshal's Office. That's on Deansbridge Road. Josie High's class of 94 switching things up this year. They are bringing Thanksgiving meals straight to your car or even in some cases your front door. The giveaway is tomorrow from 10 to 3 at Josie High. Volunteers ask you to stay in your car while they bring your to-go plates. And if you don't have a ride, the group is offering delivery options for some. Just call that number right there on your screen to see if they can deliver to you.
You know, Thanksgiving is usually known for the big birds, but much like everything else this year, it is not the same. How the pandemic is changing how we eat turkey in 60 seconds.
And watching those temperatures continuing to drop as we head towards this evening, I'll have a look at that forecast for tonight and also tomorrow after the break.
For him not to be.
Dutch Brown, good to go. Waynesboro.com.
Well, for the first time in 40 years, the North Augusta Lions Club will not be hosting their annual Christmas parade through the heart of the city. That parade was originally set for December the 6th, but canceled because of COVID concerns. Club officials say it's safest for everyone, and they look forward to next year's parade.
If you're hitting the road for the holiday, you will not run into any closures on the highway. GDOT is suspending all construction-related road closures from Wednesday at 6 a.m. until 5 a.m. next Monday. South Carolina is suspending theirs starting noon Wednesday until 6 a.m. Monday, but things picking up a little bit out there on Wheeler Road. But what can people expect weather-wise if they're planning to travel this week, Mikal?
Well, Laura, we are expecting those sunny conditions that we saw today to continue into tomorrow, and that is thanks to this area of high pressure that we are continuing to watch right over to the north of us right now, and it'll begin to shift towards the east as we go through your day tomorrow, and that'll help those winds to become more out of the east going through your day tomorrow as well. But for right now, looking at those sunny conditions just continuing as that high pressure kind of sits over our area and slowly moves towards the left, and lots of sunshine in store for tomorrow. But behind that cold front that you saw offshore, we're watching some drier air continuing to push into the area, and that'll help continue to keep us dry also. But you'll really be able to feel that chill walking out the door tomorrow morning, as we do have some cooler temperatures in store. So looking at that dry air across the region, you can see those dew points only in the mid to upper 30s, and then right around the 40-degree mark as you get towards Waynesboro and Burke County. But going through your hour-by-hour forecast heading through tonight and then into tomorrow, going towards Monday night around 8 p.m., you can see those temperatures in the middle 50s, those winds still mainly out of the northeast, so just continuing to bring in some of that cooler air across the region. Those lows dropping back towards the lower 40s and some upper 30s across the CSRA, definitely possible as those winds continue out of the northeast. And then by about midday tomorrow, that's when we'll notice that shift in the winds becoming more easterly as that high pressure continues to meander and go off towards the east of the CSRA. So that'll help ultimately bring in some cloud cover across our region as we continue to go towards tomorrow evening and then into tomorrow night. So having that extra cloud cover for tomorrow night, we should be slightly warmer going into Wednesday morning with those low temperatures right around the mid 40s and possibly the low 50s as well. And then going through your day on Wednesday, you'll see a difference in the cloud cover definitely, and those temperatures also slightly warmer as we'll have more of a southerly and southwesterly wind bringing in some moisture and also some warmer air across the region. So right around 5 p.m. on Wednesday, those high temperatures back towards the 70s, but then watching that cold front making its way towards our area, and that could increase our rain chances going into Wednesday evening. So looking at your forecast for tonight, once again, a cool night in store and a chilly morning for tomorrow. Those temperatures right around the upper 30s as you are waking up tomorrow. And then those high temperatures below average right around the mid 60s, the lower 60s, and even some upper 50s possible. Just depends on how much sunshine we can squeeze out tomorrow and how quick the surface is able to warm up. Going towards Thursday, we do have those isolated chances for your Thanksgiving morning, but expecting things to be dry as we head towards at the afternoon on Thanksgiving. The rest of your 7-day forecast drying out for Friday, and those temperatures back towards the lower 70s by Saturday with those rain chances returning. Guys?
Interesting end of the week there, Mikal. Thanks. Clemson head coach Dabo Swinney not very happy.
It's Christmas and a pandemic, and next we're introducing you to a photographer trying to make sure kids get to tell Santa their wishes in a safe way.
Of this advertising.
One of the best parts of Christmas for kids is seeing Santa Claus up close, but because of COVID, a lot of parents are looking for safer ways for their little ones to see Santa.
Need a little more distance this year. Mariah Congedo shows us how a Georgia photographer is capturing those Christmas memories.
I like dressing up when it's for a good cause.
That cause? Well, it's getting to share holiday cheer with a white-bearded man in a red suit.
I gave him my list, and so did Ryan.
Angela Hopper with Angela Hopper Photography says she didn't want to miss out on the most magical time of the year and capturing moments like these.
The kids left smiling. They had fun. They didn't necessarily have to be on Santa's lap to still feel like they got a chance to talk to him.
The Santa mini sessions were private sessions so that each family could be in a crowd-free and clean environment.
This was fantastic. Getting pictures with Santa is a non-negotiable for us.
Heather Mathis says this is a tradition she thought might not happen this year.
I tried to prepare them that might not get to happen.
Hopper says the set is big enough for them to be able to spread out, and Santa could interact with the children in other ways with less contact.
Maybe they were looking at ornaments together, so the tree was the separation.
But some just couldn't help but snuggle up to jolly old St. Nick because they wanted to make sure he knew what they were asking him for Christmas.
Play-Doh bakery, Polly's pocket water slide.
Bringing any joy, and especially with Santa Claus, because he's like the happiest thing, and everybody wants that. The kids still want to see him.
Yeah, it's a tough year, you know. Everybody hates the idea of missing that, but you just worry about Santa in that case too sometimes with all those kids.
Yeah, we got to keep Santa well this season for sure.
He's got a big job up ahead of him, but in this case, they did sanitize before and after each visit.
Which is good to hear. Angela will also be donating 10% of each of those photo sessions cost to charity, so that's a win-win as well. Miguel?
Watching those temperatures continue to drop back as we go towards this evening, but just how cold will it get tonight? I'll have a look at that after the break.
And get 0.9% financing, whatever it takes. Online at MiltonRubinChevy.com.
Quiet babies act out quickly.
Yeah.
And taking a quick check of the tropics, we are continuing to monitor this one area of interest that has only a 20% chance of development over the next 5 days, but still worth watching as we continue to finish off this hurricane season. The next name on the list would be Kappa, as we are deep into the Greek alphabet now, but just a reminder that the hurricane season does officially end on November 30th. Taking a look at the I-20 Augusta camera, courtesy of EarthCam, the sun just set about 2 minutes ago, around 5:22 p.m., and the sun, you can see that horizon right there, but a much darker picture now, and those temperatures right around 65 degrees, and those winds starting to shift out of the north to the northeast at about 5 miles per hour. Looking at current temperatures around the CSRA, still holding near the 65-degree mark in Augusta, about 66 degrees down in Louisville, but as you can see, these temperatures are starting to cool off back towards the 50s in some of our northern counties across the CSRA, and that will be the trend as we continue through this evening, dropping back towards the 40s by about 4 a.m. and then ultimately ending up in the upper 30s for plenty of areas across the CSRA as we go towards your Tuesday morning. Looking at the forecast, 3-day forecast first, we do have the isolated chance for some rain showers going into your Thanksgiving morning as a cold front moves through Wednesday evening, but clearing out for Friday before a warm front comes back through and brings us more rain chances for the weekend. First at 5 continues right after the break.
If you have